Oopsies. Good morning. Let me put this up. Good morning, good morning. Put this in the group. I gotta update all my levels. All right. We are moving today. All right, good morning, good morning. I need to get on TikTok. All right, this is posted. There's my manual alerts. I gotta delete this. All right, chop zone. Let's update this. We're probably already above it. Let's be honest. 12.01. Yep, we're 100 points above it. All right, so this was given it at 8 a.m. today. And again, the jobs report came out at 8:40. So if you were in my group, you would have had the Where is my... Oh, here it is. You would have had the opportunity to know this chop zone before it left. Now here at 9:26, obviously we're already 100 points above it. If you could see, we held this 12.313 so hard. I'm going to add that. I would have easily taken it there. And then you had another opportunity. It would dip back down at 8:40. So 8:30, 8:40, you would have had two opportunities to take the long out of the chop zone for today. But not if you're not in the group, because you're just seeing it now. Let's see. Central is 12.203. All right, let me get on TikTok. The market's about to open. 12.281. I actually don't have anything running at the... I don't know what works well on Fridays. I could try the 1 minute. I'm going to put it in simulation. It like burned me on Monday, so... But just to have something to show, because I know a lot of people like to have that. So let me... spin it on the one. I have to leave at... I have to be done at 10 o'clock today because I have a doctor's appointment. I mean, a dentist. I swear, I have everything fall within the same week. Or like the same 2 weeks. It's crazy. Like my son's dentist, my dentist, his doctor's appointments. Like they're all always around the same time of the year. And obviously you go like every 6 months. So it's like, oh, you have a dentist? So do I. Oh, you have an allergist appointment? Oh, like it's a never ending. But then once like this time of the year's over, we have nothing to worry about for 6 months. All right. Let me go on TikTok. I don't know why this is lagging. Go live. The market opens in 2 minutes. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let me shut this door. I already have my tea, so that's good. Let me turn this down. All right. I have the 1 minute up. It is in simulation because I don't feel like getting burned like I did on Monday. Kind of just chilling out. This week's been super volatile since last week when Powell opened his big mouth last Thursday. I feel like it's, especially last Friday, was super rocky, and then it's been kind of crazy ever since. So I'm also testing a few other things to the side like I normally do. Hey, happy Friday. Get my streaming message up. Is that here? No, that's the other one. I had to restart Ninja yesterday. I think I actually clicked something in the properties that made all my strategies disappear, which is pretty interesting. I didn't even know that was an option, but yeah. All right, so the market's open. This is what, oh, we have a level right here at 12,422. See if we can push up more. We were stuck overnight in the chop zone, as well as this little peak above at 12,311, 12,312. And then we finally were able to get out with the jobs report, which was at 8:30. The chop zone was given to my whole group at 7:58 a.m. So if you were part of the group, you would have easily been able to monetize this 100-point run, because this was 300. It went up to 420. So really over 100 points this morning. We have a few things in the background. We'll see. The 1 minute doesn't start for a few minutes. Hey, happy Friday. But yeah, so if you're new here, I go live every day, typically about 9:20 to 10:30. Today I am going to have to get off at 10 o'clock. I have a dentist appointment at 10:30, so I have to leave at 10:15. What else? This week has been super volatile and kind of all over the place. Like, we're getting big moves, but not after pullbacks. Like, they're just happening as soon as they leave the range. Hey, Andy. Great job, Andy, this morning on oil. I'll show you the my members' results that have some trades overnight. Andy and Lee both really like oil, and they were able to capitalize overnight. Let me see if I can. Sometimes it lets me pull things in front of the VPS, sometimes it doesn't. So, hey, Carter, good morning. So pulling back a bit here, I do have a level here at 12,355. There's nothing I'm looking to do up here. Obviously, I could, if I think this long is really going to hold, I could look to take a long off of here, this 5.5, and move it back up to 400. But it's only 9:31. I'm going to chill out. And again, this week's been crazy. Where's my 1 minute? All right, 1 minute hasn't taken a trade yet. But I have some other ones. I have a minimum volume now on the one that I was talking about yesterday. Hey, good morning. So we'll see what happens there. But this is the chop zone. This is a proprietary zone that's given to my group every single morning. It's given for ES, gold, oil, and the NQ every morning by 8 a.m., sometimes earlier. Today it was like 7:58. This yellow dotted line is my LIS. That is a proprietary level that I teach you in my mentorship. If you're one of my students, I teach you how to find it on your own. And you can use that for all different things. You can use it for stocks, for any other product on the futures. Let's see if this will let me move it over now. All right, so I wanted to show you this. This is Andy. He's on the stream right now. He made 234 trading micros of oil off of the alerts. And this is Lee. He used the Algo overnight on MNQ, and he made $518. So congrats to them. It's really nice to wake up to some money, because then it's like, oh, I don't even have to trade more if I didn't want to. This one I've been showing you a little bit this week. I'm trying to make it a little smoother. I narrowed the times down just from 9 to 11 or something like that. So it just started a few minutes ago, and it's red $80 on the day, not including this trade. Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. So we'll see what happens here. See, this is what I don't like. I want to get, and then this is also what I don't like, that it will just immediately get back in the same trade. So again, I need to work on that a little more. Yeah, so my digital mentorship, it starts at pretty much ground zero. The most basic candlestick analysis. So yeah, I would say that I make it easy to learn. I wonder if I should take that trail off. Well, I guess overall it doesn't make like a huge difference. But yeah, so it's 14 one-hour videos in the mentorship. You also get 1 free month in the alert room, which is what I was just saying. It gives you alerts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then you also get those zones and the LIS every day. Thanks for the follows, guys. If you appreciate the stream and the information, please give a thumbs up. Please tap the screen if you're on TikTok. Send some hearts. Oh, yeah. Do you want me to invite you to go live with me, Jamie? It wants me to invite you. All right, so solid pullback here. Almost back to the chop zone. This is that 13 level. This is really, really strong. I would actually take a long off of this for sure. For sure. I kind of just missed that, but I would totally take a long off of this. It was so strong throughout the entire night. Now we're just utilizing that as a support. Damn, I missed that. I missed that at 13. It's already back up at like 50. That was silly of me. I'm sure some of my students got it, so happy for them. Thanks for the rose, Jamie. I think that's Jamie, right? Crypto. Isn't your name Crypto something? Whoever sent the rose, thank you. All right, Andy made $900 in 4 minutes. I know it feels like I talk about the same people every morning, but that's just because most of them are manually trading. They're my students. They like to trade the open, and then they're done for the day, especially people that are in the Midwest or on the West Coast, and they have to go like get ready for their day jobs. This is what they do. They trade for a little bit, and then they leave for the day, and they're just on the road or in meetings or whatever. So, yeah. All right, so now we're kind of just bouncing between 13 and 55. We're hanging around a lot in the 40s. TradeVid's been clicky lately. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. It's a little better now. Oh, good. They do both, Carter. It just depends who you're talking about. But they do both, most of them. Because the bot is just totally hands-free. But they enjoy trading because they've finally learned how to do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? And it gets them excited, so. I got long at 39. I'm seeing if we can push back above here, back to that 50 area. I waited for it to bounce a bit. There we go. Let's see if we can get up to 48. There we go. The offset is in place. All right, so the offset was hit for $200. That's the first manual trade on stream for today. Again, I was targeting this level. Even if we get above 55 and retest, I could take that too. NQ is very fast. That's why it's easier to start on ES, but ES is just so boring. Once you know what you're doing, you don't want to. You're like, oh, NQ's the best because it could just print you money so fast. All right, we're pulling back a bit. Wait, what's going on with my 1 minute? I haven't had any trades. Oh no, it's been choppy. All right, so the 3 I'm testing are all green. The 1 was really good overnight, and then it kind of got messed up this morning. So we'll have to see.
Order filled.
Oh, we're back above 50. So they have a level at 55. Get above 55 and then retest. That would be a nice long. I got long at 54. It's a little risky, but we'll see. I'll show you guys. I could always move this down, or I could always move my stop loss up if I feel like I'm kind of in a trade. And this is manually trading, so and my stop loss is $400. I try to keep it there. I try not to move that up. When the break even is in the green, sometimes I'll move that up, and you guys have seen me do that on stream. All right, so like I said, that was a risky trade. I was taken out of that. So now I'm red 200 because that loss was 400. But that's what happens when you think it's ready and it's not ready. And that's why I try to take a retest instead of a break sometimes. All right, so scalper's in a short here. And again, I could take this and move it, but regardless, when it crosses this red line, it's going to exit the trade anyway. Not like fully, like it could cross with a wick and not exit it. All right, this is a nice move down. Yes, ProWares I have. I can show you it. All right, 800 on this. And that's just for the one strategy. ProWares, I'll show it in 1 second. That's just for the range. All right, so you see how it peaked up there and then it took profit anyway, even though my trail was here? Yes, you can. And I talk about that in the swing trading course in the digital mentorship, Jamie. That's lesson 3, swing trade analysis. But yes, you can. All right, so let me move this off. So this one is now green, 800 on the day. Again, those are in sim because I'm just testing them, trying to find like the best settings. So I'll show you, I have like a 2-week breakdown, and then this was the month of August for ProWares, who's on YouTube. So it was 87% for the month of August. And it had 2 consecutive losses. It had 6 losses overall. Which one was that? Was that another short? And then I'll show you this. I also did like a 2-week one. This was 2 weeks, and this is on 2 minis. So this was 2 weeks of the range.
Order submitted.
And it was 91%. This was just on my account. And it only taken 4 losses, 2 consecutive. The biggest one was 320 because I did alert the group of a loss that was happening that I wasn't allowing to go to a full loss on my end. And so others were able to cut theirs where I cut mine. But the strategy analyzer is showing you like the full loss. But yeah, I cut my loss early that day. So I hope that's helpful. All right, this one just took another quick short. Are we back in the chop zone? Whoa, that's aggressive. I like this long. Where's my trade rate? That is these. Excuse me. How's it already 9:43? I haven't sipped any of my tea yet. All right, so this one strategy is green, 840 on the day. Again, just testing this, trying to see what would work for my members. And this is on 1 mini. It's just on 1 contract. I don't know why this is. Oh, I was looking at the trades before. Let me stretch this out. So this is on the scalper, 840. Again, 15 trades. This just started at 9 a.m. And it's only 1 mini. Thank you. Nice, Danny. Danny, you are a quick learner. Even just for a scalp, you know what I'm saying? Like 5-10 points. Like, hell yeah. It's like 7 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. Like, that's all you need. 1 target, 5 points, 5 points. All right, what was I? Oh, I was showing this. So this is green like 800 on the day. Then I have this one I'm testing. I showed this the other day too. This one's only made 135 on the morning. Again, these are all just one contracts. One contract, so you can compare them across the board evenly. The biggest loss was $20. That's not bad. This is bold break switch. This is already in circulation in my group. I'm just looking into a different chart and a different type of like setup. And this just started to, oh no, this one I think goes all night, but it has a minimum volume requirement. That was the thing. See, and I feel like if we're using volume, we can also have bigger targets.
Order filled.
Like, look at this entry here. Like, this easily could have been 41, 50. So this is 10 points. Clearly here, this could have been 10 points. This here, 14. Yeah, I could probably see, and this is why forward testing is so helpful, because it shows you things that are really happening like in the market in that moment. Like I could easily, each of these 3 trades, I only made $135. I could easily have made them each 10 points. 10 points is $200. So this would have been $600 so far instead of $135. So that's something I could write down and then change and test on Monday, or not Monday. Monday's a holiday, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how I work. But then those things, it takes longer to find something, which is why I'm never just, what they say, resting on your laurels. I'm never just saying, oh, bold range is great, I don't want to look at anything else. No, I'm always willing. Guys, look at this chop zone. I give this to you every day. Like, in these levels. Look at this. Do you see this? This is the chop zone, this gray box. Like, how much easier does it get? How much easier does it get? You go long out of the chop zone on the top. Long, long, long. But yeah, so I'm never just saying, oh, we have something really good, because we do, and I don't care about finding something else. No, I always want to find other things. Are we in a long of the 1 minute? Yep, we're in a long of the 1 minute here. See if we can hit that 37. So yeah, so I hope that makes sense. But, and also because testing and finding something with like, you know, great settings or whatever, it takes time. You can't just use the strategy analyzer, because sometimes that can give you wrong information, especially if it's more than like 3 months behind or 6 months behind. I really don't like relying on it. I always want to do some forward testing for at least 2 or 3 weeks. So that's kind of my deal. So I'm going to forward test and see if I can update either the trailing stop loss or the target, or, you know, the chart that it's on, and see if I can. I trust you more than I would trust a bot. Yeah, people get scared about a bot. I don't know. Some get like weirded out. Kenny's like that too, but that's fine. You could just learn, and then, so the 1 minute took a loss here for $225. That was the first trade on the day for the 1 minute. Again, I put the 1 minute in simulation because it burned me on Monday, and today's the day before a holiday, so lots of volatility going on. But yeah, Jamie, or you could trust yourself. So, you know, if you take the mentorship, or if you do the alerts. But see, the alerts get people in trouble because they are inherently emotional. Like, people are just inherently tied to their money and emotional. And that's something that it's hard to not feel. And it takes years and years of losing to then be okay with losing, if that makes sense. Yeah. So, but that's why, so then the bot is really the only answer. So you literally set it up, but you're trusting my settings and what I've found, and then you turn it on. Yeah, exactly. Me too. So the bot gives a bit more discipline. See, this 1 minute is kind of acting up, but we are also close to the chop zone, but still. So I'm going to let this do its thing. Let's look more at the higher time frame, which is what I prefer. Not a 1 minute chart. Daniel said yesterday, I meant to post this last night. He was like, I love the chop zone. And I'm like, me too. It's so great. So he made some money yesterday off of that, I'm assuming, because he sent it yesterday. All right, so we got back above that 13. Again, the 13, if you weren't already long at the range, the zone, the 13 to the 50 is a really nice move. Oh, this minimum volume setup just had a loss. So I need to write down, but, I need to write a note down that I can increase that. Thought you were off on Friday? Nope. I stream every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. I have to go to the dentist in a little bit, so hopefully I don't have any, what are they called? Not cavities. What's this stuff? Plaque. What is it? Plaque bugs? I don't know. When I took my son to the dentist, the lady said something like something critters or plaque critters. I don't know. It was really cute.
Order filled.
This is NinjaTrader. So there's no win rate on the chop zone. The chop zone is a manual area that you would trade out of. So it's not used with the algo. I do actually have a bold zone where you would put in your own zone every day. So you could do this. But getting the history of it is hard just because you would have to put in a new value every day to see what it did for that day, if that makes sense. So I don't run it like that. We manually trade it in my group. I give it to my members every day by 8 a.m. As you can see right here, I give you guys the LIS, all for NQ, ES, gold, and oil, and these chop zones for ES, NQ, gold, and oil every single day by 8 a.m. So, yes. And then you just use it. Like here, you would just get long every time. So I have, Levo's cool. It works. Like you could use it on the algo and pass the evaluation for sure. You just have to be aware of what your drawdown limit is. LIS stands for line in the sand. It's something I teach in my mentorship. But no, I stream every day, Monday through Friday, about 9:15 to 10:30. If you want more info on the algorithm, you can email me. My email is also in my bio. And I will never DM you on TikTok, so please do not think it's me. People try to pretend they're me. Oh, we have a nice short back over here on this one. This is one that's green, like 700 on the day, another $400 trade here. So again, I could move my stop loss down, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Once it peaks above that line, it's going to close it anyway. So now this is green, $1,000 on the day. This was the setup that was green 3,000 on Wednesday, but it was actually red yesterday. So I need to write this down. But also yesterday, I think I had it running all night. So, well, I have to go back and look. So when price touches a zone, you take a long or short. Where do you get these zones? Yes, exactly. They are my proprietary zones that I create every day, and I give them to my members. But yes, that is the idea. When you move up above the zone, you take the long, and when you move below the zone, you take the short. And they are freaking spot on. Like when people say Andy's killing it, that's all Andy's doing is using the zones. I don't know if he's on the stream today, but literally, this is all Andy does every day, and he makes $1,000 every day, if not more, just trading the zones. I think he said it yesterday in his post. Well, Coastal said it yesterday. Coastal made $10,000 yesterday. How much did he make? $14,000. Dude made $14,000 yesterday just using my zones. And Andy did say it right here yesterday, where he said, love when NQ opens around Lauren's zone. Have a great day. Well, come on, Jamie. Stop being so scared. But you don't trust yourself, so it's probably not a good idea. Alright, this scalper's in another. They're never bad. Sometimes they're smaller. Like, typically, like, how big is this one? 218. So this is an 80-point zone. Sometimes the zone will be 50 points. Sometimes it's 100 points. But when it's really small, I always tell my members to be careful. Like, if it's like a 20-point zone, like we had a 20-point zone one day, either earlier this week or last week, and I was like, just be careful. It's such a small zone. It could get like choppy or whatever. So they were. But no, most times it's pretty smooth. I don't have a Discord. I do Slack, and it's not free. You have to sign up. So you can go to my website and sign up. I have two options. The alert group, which is $200 a month, where you just get manual alerts, and then the zones, or the algorithm, which is a bit more. If you want to do the auto trading algorithm, you have to email me here, because I send you a discounted link and an informational email with all of the details of what you need to get started. Yeah, that's a good question. So futures are amazing. Let me just break down why I love futures so much before I have to get off of here. Futures, the market's open 23 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. You are able to trade with as little as $400 in your account. There's no PDT rule, so you don't have to have any type of minimum besides like $400. There's no PDT rule. You can trade as much or as little as you want with no potential of being flagged. Your money is not held to clear for a day or two. It is your money as soon as you win the trade. So if you got long here and you made $200 or more or whatever, that money is in your account immediately as soon as you exit the trade, and you can withdraw it whenever you want. You can have 2 withdrawals per month on NinjaTrader for free. Most people start, thank you Daniel, with $2,000 to $5,000 on the algorithm. If you're manually trading and just doing alerts, I always recommend that the minimum is $1,000. So, but just to open an account, the minimum NinjaTrader will tell you is $400. All right, we got another short here on this algo, this robot. This is the one that's green. 1,100 on the day so far. Futures are also better for tax purposes. When day trading options or stocks, you're going to be taxed at the short-term rate, like the, hold on, let me move this up. Whereas futures is not, it's split up. It's a 60-40 rule. You can Google it. Let's go. So the 60-40 rate means that you are taxed 60% at that long-term gain, which is better, and then only taxed 40% of your gains at the short-term gain rule. So whatever you fall into, usually short-term is around 30%. Long-term can be around, it depends on your tax bracket, but I think it could be like 15 to 20%. So you're getting a discount there. The fees aren't bad. Obviously, with day trading stocks, now most brokers, you don't pay anything, but with options, you're paying about the same as you do for a futures trade. Oh, for sure. So people with over $10,000 on a winning day can make anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 using just the one strategy, the range. So yeah, micros are the smaller contracts and minis are the larger contracts. So I always tell people that you have to have at least $10,000 to trade minis. So you would fall into that category with $12,000. So this isn't a short, but it's red. See if it pulls back down. It's green 1,300 so far. I'm going to put that in my notes. Also, I need to put that other thing in my notes about extending the target on this 1 minute. All right, now it's green, and now our stop loss is in the green. You see how that happened automatically? It does it all for me. I don't have to do anything. I'm just sitting here hanging out with you guys. So I can move this down if I want to. Can't move it lower than the price that it's currently at. Because if you see, that line was above my entry, so if it pulled back up, sometimes it does that, it would be a small stop. Like here, if it came back up and hit it, this would be my stop 15, but look, I just got out at 12. So I got an extra $60. Yeah, I know. I know, Jamie, because you know I know my shit and I'm the best. So now this is green 1400, and this is just one contract. So this, every time this trades, it costs me $1,000 to take the trade. And it's up $1,395 on the day. Oh, I don't want historical. I want real time. Real time, real time. I'll show you what it's done, and then I got to get off so I can go to the dentist. So it's made $1,395. Again, I'm just testing this. The biggest loss was $165. It's taken 21 trades since 9 a.m. So it's been 1 hour. It's taken 21 trades. And it's 77%, 76%. Yeah. Thanks for the follow. Oh, it's in another short for $200. It just saw like $195.
Order filled.
I got a meeting for work now. Bye, Jamie. Have a great day. Thanks for joining. Oh, shoot. Where did my YouTube go? Oh, there it is. I had it separated. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up anyway. It is 10 o'clock, and I have to go to the dentist. This is now green 1500 in the last hour. So, and it was 3200 by 11 on Wednesday. So it's definitely one that I'm looking at for, you know, being another potential that I could give to my group. So this week, Carter, it was a mixed, Monday was 1 win and 1 loss. We had a full win on Tuesday. What was yesterday? Yesterday we had 2 trades, 1 full win, 1 half win, 1 half loss, because there's 2 targets. No trades so far today. Bye, Water Bearer. I don't know about Wednesday. Did we not have any trades on Wednesday? All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for following. Thanks for joining. Again, I go live. How to get it, just email me. I'll give you the discounted link and show you everything you need to know. boldbotllc@gmail.com. Again, it's in my TikTok bio. It's also in my YouTube bio. Also my website and my Instagram and my YouTube are in my TikTok bio. Like the Instagram is linked. So feel free to reach out that way as well. Oh, yes. That second was a full loss. I actually started testing things, so I turned stuff off. I was like lucky that I missed that second one, but neither here nor there. For some reason, I thought Jan said it was 3 or 4, so maybe hers hit the first target. I'm not sure, but I wasn't in that second one. Yes, I do have a referral program. Once you join, I can tell you about that. All of my members know what it is, so yeah, I do. All right, well, I gotta go. I gotta get dressed for the dentist and then head out in the next 10 minutes. So thank you for joining. I go live every single day. Monday is a holiday, guys, so I will not be live on Monday. It is a national holiday, Labor Day in the U.S., so the markets are closed. The futures markets are still open, but I don't trade futures when the stock market is closed. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So I'll be back Tuesday, which is September 6th, and we will be back at it. I'm not on TradingView. This is all NinjaTrader. It all has to be done through NinjaTrader. And I tell you that when you shoot me an email, I give you all of the details for that. We're in another short on this scalper, which is green 1500 in the last hour. See how that works out. But all right, guys, have a good one. Happy weekend. Have a nice long weekend. Be safe. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for joining.